The fundamental
Miracles
misunderstanding
are things
of faith
that can be
Glenn Beck.
sometimes dismissed as coincidence.
Coincidence.
Miracle sometimes is just a change of perspective.
That's
For
a miracle?
instance, if you look at things as miraculous,
Okay.
it gives you more awe of the universe. It gives you more awe.
Guys, if you look
in
at
your
things
life.
as
If it's
miraculous,
just a
it gives you more
coincidence,
awe.
It's just a coincidence.
Guys, if you
But
act
you
more
remain
surprised,
more
then you're going to be more
grateful
surprised.
If you look at things and say, wow, thank you for that.
What?
A miracle this has been. And in my best days, I look at even my trials as miracles.
My trials?
Most days, no. But in my best days, I look at those trials as preparing me for something that is coming next.
Is that supposed to be some kind of philosophical,
when you look at God,
like, okay.
And this is the fundamental misunderstanding, I think.
Let's hear this. I want to hear
when
this.
When people start to say,
What is it?
He make Trump sick? No. He
no.
didn't make Trump sick.
Trump made Trump sick.
And
you
he's
fucking moron.
Because
God's not real, and
God is
good. Trump doesn't follow the fucking safety guidelines.
Sometimes man makes miracles because
Did God make Trump sick? Nobody asked that. No one ever said that.
God is not
nobody.
A vengeful God. He's not punishing us for things. He's
not vengeful, guys. Go read the Bible. God's not vengeful, guys.
I've been asked this several times.
What
is the best advice anyone ever gave to you?
Really? You've been asked that a lot?
The best advice ever given to me was from my friend Pat Gray.
Let's hear Pat Gray.
He said to me,
what did he have to say?
Just take 30 days and look at God as your dad.
What?
Not your dad, because your dad.
What?
But look at him as a ultimate father, one that loves you, and your life will change.
Really?
And Pat is sitting in front of me, and I don't think I've ever said this to you, Pat, but that is the best advice I've ever received. Because
if you pretend that God, if you act like God is your real dad for 30 days, your life will do a complete 180, and if you have problems, they're going to be...
I suddenly understood...
They're going to get... God is going to kick those problems asses, and you're going to be
all
good.
We punish our children. It's not in the same way.
To teach
them to teach. Angry. In fact, if you're punishing your children when you're angry, that is the worst thing you can do.
I don't know about that.
And usually, it's not a punishment that comes by surprise. If you're a good parent, you say, look, this is just the way the house works.
This is the way the house works.
We need you to do this, this, and this.
We need you to do this, this, and this.
As universal principles.
What?
If you are
think of this as universal
robbing,
principles.
Lying, stealing, the universal principle is you are going to surround yourself with people like that. And it's not going to end well. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future, right? It's a universal concept. So it's something that just flows. So if you look at God as an advisor on the rapids of the river of life,
okay.
All he's saying is, don't go down. No, don't go close to the rocks. That'll be bad. Why would that be bad? Because your boat is going to hit those rocks, may flip over, and you have a good chance of dying. Is the river punishing you for going so close to the rocks? No, the rocks just are. The river just is. The eternal laws just happen.
These analogies are beyond
We are a
whack.
nation
They are fucking...
that is blessed by God. This is the real point of this political article.
What?
Trump's public speculation of God's role in earthly affairs has uncomfortable implications.
I think that this right here, guys, if anyone's watching, and anyone watches this VOD or video, this is why church and state need to be separated. This guy is literally saying that God is carrying our country and Trump. He is saying that we're going to get through this pandemic because of God. Guys, church and state, this is why they need to be separated. People like this. People like Trump.
Fires in California are a natural result
Oh.
of people building houses and getting closer and closer to the forest. It is also a natural result of people not burning the underbrush.
What?
Putting every fire out that is started naturally. When lightning strikes, that is nature's way of clearing the underbrush.
Is he saying that we should...
And managing the forest. Now, if you want the big trees, that's great. But you have to then thin the underbrush. Otherwise, when it catches fire, it'll burn everything down. That's not a punishment. That's because we were applying incorrect principles.
Who thought it was a punishment?
Why are people...
Do you really think that something bad happens to this country or something bad happens to a group of people in this country and it's God? Is that what these people think? Is that what Glenn Beck thinks?
One, we have violated the Constitution so many times we wouldn't even recognize it.
What?
If we were really living the principles of the Constitution, America would be a very different place. And you wouldn't have people
like you,
even make
like you on this program saying this crazy whack shit.
Favorites and spying on us.
Nah, we have freedom of speech, but like, god damn, yo.
The CIA or NSA, they would not be collecting all of the information. You wouldn't have all of these foreign wars.
Oh,
but because we decide that we want something now.
Well, you know,
we want to make sure.
Jefferson said, you know, we need to get away from the money and the lobbying and shit, but then, you know, that's all Capitol Hill is. So, you know.
Debt and despair.
Debt and despair.
We were applying the wrong principles.
Can we just...
But there's another reason why we have what we have
this is gonna be good
now in the streets.
What is it, Glenny boy?
It comes from something that I want to play for you. This is
he's going to play a clip? What is he going to play?
This is a speech by an Antifa ambassador.
Oh, my God.
He threatened the Portland City Council. Now, this is 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Guys, this is part of a...
I'm going to play this, and I'm going to explain why do we have Antifa today?
Why do we have Antifa today?
Is that a punishment?
It's a movement!
Or is that just us forgetting to live certain principles?
You mean that he's actually saying that the anti-fascist movement is morally wrong?
Back to that audio.
Principally.
Trespassing, robbery, breaking and entering. These are all things that we know. But in cyberspace, no one can hear you scream.
Why?
So it's easy to be victimized by
Fuck
hackers.
these ads. Fuck the ads. We're not listening to ads.
Principle that I think is being violated now.
Okay.
And we're not being punished by Antifa. We have violated certain things that are absolutely true. And it has produced members of Antifa or Antifa. I want you to listen to the Antifa ambassador. He's standing in front of the Portland City Council. He's wearing a mask. This is my God! A
mask!
I want you to listen to how sincere
he's wearing a mask?
You may all interrupt my testimony as much as you like. As much as you like. Because your righteous indignation fills me with a fire, comrades. I will tell you what, Wheeler. What do you think this is? It's a gas mask. My own capital, my own labor. I had to put into this, protect myself from your violent and oppressive paramilitary organization.
There's an ambassador for a movement?
You are a capitalist, a treasurer, a statist, a tyrant. You are nothing to me. You are just scum. This is nothing about sanctuary. This is little Beirut, Mayor Wheeler. This is the city of roses, and it has thorns. They're standing behind me. There's people getting real done with your cops in the street. You are laying the seeds for an insurrection on the record.
What is this clip
it is
from?
A fact, and it's a fact.
He's saying that this was someone standing outside of the Portland Police Department? Outside of the Portland City Council?
Now, let's just look at this dispassionately here for a second. How can this kid, who at the time looks to be in his 20s for as much as I can tell...
My name is Jeff Singer. Wheeler. Him.
And he's a white kid.
This is him.
What do we know about the members generally of Antifa, some of the more active ones? They are white middle class. White middle class in America is the most fortunate group of people
got a stew up in my mouth
ever to be born on the face of the earth at any time.
That's definitely not true. I don't.
In America,
we're definitely not
born. You were born even poor in America. You are still the most blessed person on the face of the earth.
I don't know how much money this guy gets paid to do this show, and I don't know if he made it himself.
You can say that you're more blessed if you're rich, but I don't think that's true.
I don't care what you think, but you're fucking dumb.
You're more comfortable.
Guys, if you're poor, you can make money.
Become even worse and almost
because
psychotic.
even though wages stay the same, and
these are middle class
the value of the dollar goes down,
and
you can still make it.
That have been middle class and
upper
class.
Who is this
These are not
guy?
Lower class. This is middle and upper. So the upper class kids, they've had everything. Middle class kids,
that's awesome,
have had almost everything.
Net worth. So he's worth $250 million, guys.
In their
so
life.
he's gonna tell us about
to work for.
you know,
there is nothing to work at.
Being humble
there is
not having a whole lot,
not
having a whole lot of money
to buy.
Mr. $250 fucking million.
Like famous. I want to be famous. There is no meaning in our children's lives.
Fuck?
There is no struggle in our children's lives. And everything that is being taken from us, from TARP, is the ability to fail and struggle.
What?
Because everybody is too big to fail, except for you. So the unfairness begins there. But because we don't have struggle,
if the country, if the government is not setting up us for success, if they're not going to put us in a successful situation,
they say
we have to fail. We have to try and do stuff.
Right?
We have to go out and experience.
We
have to go out and try and make a living for ourselves. He's over here saying,
they have been given
the
things
wrong,
that they have in their life.
Wrong. More students now, more college students now regret going to college than ever before because of the debt.
I wasn't given
It's not easy. This guy is fucking full of shit.
My grandparents and my parents, they looked at me as spoiled because of what they didn't have. We are so many generations away from real hard work. We barely hold our kids to standards anymore. In fact, we don't tell them standards anymore. We don't expect it. We expect that they're going to have sex anyway.
Holy shit.
They're going to get into trouble. We expect that from them, and so what do we get?
Oh, okay.
I wasn't expecting. My kids were having a hard time struggling with homework yesterday, and I don't know how to parent my own kids when it comes to homework because it's not doing it isn't an option. What do I say? I know I did it because I was afraid Mom and Dad would kick my butt.
Is he sitting here saying that
I'm not going to kick the butts of my children?
He actually
How do I motivate them?
He actually just said he's not going to help his children with their homework.
I just don't want to do it.
His parents didn't help him with their homework.
You got to do it.
That is the biggest problem with this country.
You got to do it.
Oh, I didn't have to deal with it, so I had to deal with that, so you do too. Fuck that. No.
All of our kids.
No. That is the worst mindset to have
depressed. So what does Antifa give you?
Oh, the Antifa! The pronunciation is so bad.
That this is violent. That it is that Portland is Beirut.
Oh!
He actually believes that. Why?
What?
Because it gives his life meaning. That's how screwed up we are.
No.
And it's all because we're not being punished. We're violating certain principles.
This guy is
the truth.
Ooh!
True principles must be restored, and they will be, whether we like it or not.
This guy's making it seem like we are doing everything wrong.
Like we're program.
we're just fucking awful human beings.
We've all been talking about rough greens for a while now, and I have to tell.
Okay, we're muting that. That's enough of that for now. Holy shit! Don't want to listen to no ads. He's literally acting like we, as an entire country, are doing something wrong. I don't know what. We're just we're just one big fuck up of a country. And that's why all this stuff's going on right now. The pandemic, the shitty fucking, all the crazy shit with the election. He's literally sitting here saying, oh, you know, we need to be better. We're not following the rules like we should be. That's actually what the fuck this dude's saying. Off the fucking wall, bonkers, crazy, whack as fuck. What the hell is he talking about? What? Oh.
Carter on there.
Okay, so during the ad break, they literally just said on the worst presidents Mount Rushmore, they literally said Obama, Woodrow Wilson, Lyndon Johnson,
like a cable
and I don't even know the last one they said.
So I can't watch.
Roosevelt. That's who they said.
I don't care. So you don't have to comment
Guys,
and tell me how to do it.
He actually thinks that Obama, Woodrow, Roosevelt, and fucking that other person I just said, they actually think that they're the worst presidents ever. Oh my god! This dude has his own nationally syndicated radio fucking program, and he's saying this whack shit. Dude, stop! No, I gotta mute the ads. What the fuck, Glenn Beck? Okay, wait. Can we figure out... Did he make this way on his own? I can't tell. He wrote books and shit, so, you know, that's money, I guess. Conservatism in the United States. This is part of a series. Guys, it's a series. It's a Wikipedia series. Alright, we're not gonna find what we need to know on here. Motherfucker. 2012 presidential campaign. Did he campaign to be president? No, of course not. Why would he? No. You fail with John McCain, will fail again with the others. He is a total loser. At Marsha Blackburn is a Tennessee star, a highly respected winner. So great. That's awesome. That's so awesome.
To my show this year, I love Built Bars. It's an all-American story. This is a client I asked.
This guy and his ads. Oh,
you're a college student here in Texas.
Oh, yes, dude, Glenn's from Texas. Yeah, okay. That's Texas
What's
for you.
What's happening in your life?
Okay.
Well, I am currently taking a class where we are learning about critical theory and also critical race theory.
Wow.
Yeah, and
wow.
I personally do not agree with either of those, and
okay,
I was needing help.
Stop.
Yes.
Why?
Stop.
Why? That's what I was needing help figuring out. So.
What?
I grew up in a conservative home. I know that the free market is why America, especially in the economic sense, has grown to be the country that it is. However, I don't know quite as well how to dispute the numbers that critical theorists bring up when they talk against capitalism.
Okay, can you give me any of those?
Yeah, sure.
Let's hear this.
One of the things that we talked about in my class is the productivity versus compensation between the 1980s to now. The last date recorded on the graph that he gave us was 2010. And
10 years ago.
What he said is that
What'd he
productivity has increased exponentially while the dollar has basically stayed the same. So the gap between labor productivity and compensation has been growing. And
that's what I said earlier.
Career families
in a different
are more
way.
Common, and especially for communities of color, the gap is widening and persisting, and there hasn't been much to address that.
So is that that's a problem of what?
Presented in my class, it was presented as a problem because of the race that you are. You have less of a chance of becoming.
Wow.
He laughed. That motherfucker just laughed at that shit.
If you are,
he laughed.
If you're not white, Is that the theory here? That
he has $250 million. This guy
okay. So
is.
if you're not white,
he is a quarter of a billionaire. He has $250 million. Do not let this guy talk to you about money.
Because Asians do exceptionally well in America,
and so do Indians.
Yeah,
people from India.
Do they know that these immigrants, these Asian immigrants that come over here, and these Latino immigrants, they have to have a GED equivalent level education to qualify for working visas. They have to have top-tier education just to fucking get into the goddamn country. And he wants to sit over here and say, oh, no, they have to have the highest of the high of education. They get that in another country. They come over here to work.
Respects study and education, and the
how can he say that this is
works together to push and to educate and to hold responsible?
He's talking about educating, and then
from the same kind of culture. They come from a place where
so
you
uneducated,
cannot
so fucking naive and dumb.
Break the system. You can't. It's a caste system. So you're poor. You're always poor. They come here and they see the opportunity, and they teach their children to study, and you can be anything, and they do.
Well, what if
when
you can't
start to
get into fucking school, Beck?
Group of people, and whites are now included in this, that either feel entitled or they can't do it because of X, Y, or Z, the system fails for them because that's not what this system is.
My boy Glenn Beck is a crazy man.
System
My
of
boy
merit.
Glenny is a
Now,
soy boy fucking
said,
dumbass. He's over here
there
talking
is an
about money.
underlying
Boy has
problem with the way we're
250
doing
mil.
capitalism today, and that is it's not really a system of merit anymore. It is a hybrid between
what is it,
the
Ben?
free market
hybrid of what?
And government, and the collusion between giant corporations and the government.
And you want to know what that? You want to know who
needs to be?
You want to know why that happens? Because those fucking conservative Republicans up there are making sure that these big corporations and these people that do all the fucking lobbying can influence our policy and our own American politics.
Always remember this:
versus the actual people influencing the politics, because those corporations are the people that are going to line those big politicians with that big money, big money.
You can do anything in this world with money. You can buy anything with money.
Yeah.
So it is a corrupting factor.
Except for time.
That's why, if you will, ask your professor about the wealth of nations, and ask him about the predecessor of that, which is called Moral Sentiments.
Both by Adam Smith.
Both of these are the bedrock of capitalism. If you understand the wealth of nations, how nations become wealthy,
I don't
how
think
people
Mr.
become
I don't
wealthy
think
with the free
market.
market.
I don't think Gloy Boy knows.
You only understand half of it, and this is the problem.
I don't think
with
you
our
understand
society.
all of it, Glenny Boy.
That shows
Soy
you
boy.
that if you give people what they need or what they want, you can make money. But the first book is called
motherfucker.
I just said it. What is it called? The first book is Moral Sentiments.
Moral
Sentiments says, yes, it will create an invisible hand, but that invisible hand of the market will choke the society to death if it's not a moral society.
What?
Because if the society wants drugs and pornography and fame and
that's just stuff that doesn't agree with your religion.
It will produce that
because there are some actual drugs that they use for medicinal purposes. That just doesn't agree with. That just doesn't align with your set of beliefs.
Everything the market wants.
Pornography,
So
that is an
once
industry
the society
that brings in
goes
money.
Bad, the free market goes bad.
People can make money doing that.
So the problem with
there
our
are people
society
that
now
like to
is
watch pornography.
Not the free market. The free market
so he can
just
say
is.
if they
It's
want
a
porn,
reflection
porn's
of
an industry
who
that makes
you
money.
Are.
There's nothing.
When we start
there's nothing bad about having sex.
Start to respect.
Just because it doesn't align with your beliefs doesn't mean it's wrong, Glenn.
Values.
That's bullshit.
We start to respect people. We start to
bullshit.
respect things. You know,
why don't you start respecting people's other people's fucking opinions and fucking states of mind instead of saying
CEOs would have been ashamed of themselves They would have been ashamed of themselves.
CEOs.
And society would have said,
I'm
that's
tired, man.
grotesque.
I don't even know if I can listen to all this.
Now, society
all these
doesn't
books,
say that because we're about
Are these the
money.
books? Are
Get
these
it
books the rules
when
of
you
life or
can.
something? What is he talking
Isn't it
about?
amazing,
Apparently,
too,
dude,
that these professors
did you not know
always
that Glenn Beck is the
capitalism
moral
at its very
philosopher,
worst
fucking
to
literally
utopia,
Plato, Socrates,
which has never
fucking
happened.
which
all
has never happened, right? Yeah.
Homer,
but
all
it
in
will
one.
happen this time
He's literally
under
all of them in
socialism
one,
and
dude.
communism because we'll do it better.
Dude,
The problem
Woodrow
with
Wilson,
socialism
Barack
and
Obama,
communism
Teddy Roosevelt,
is that
they're all gonna have their faces on the worst presidents ever, Mount Rushmore, and there's gonna be someone else up there with them too that fucking was fucking amazing.
Is that man
He's fucking off his
have
chain, man?
something
I don't
bigger
know.
Than himself
They
to
play
answer
this
to.
shit on the local stations and the national stations. He is everywhere right now.
These
books written by some guy who are 100
people
these
will
books
go into
written by some
government
guy
because then they effectively become God.
These books,
they make the rules, and they make the rules for themselves and their friends.
That's pretty much Glenn's
and
logic right
it's
here.
No longer
Sources,
a system
dude,
that
trust
is
me.
blind. They wield all of the power, and that's why always people suffer. The average person suffers, but the bus driver of Venezuela, who has nothing, all of a sudden becomes a billionaire when he's in charge.
What? Shit, girl's still on the call. She's like, what the fuck?
Really
did he just say? I forgot she was on the call.
A race theory.
I think he's back.
You're a college student here in Texas?
Oh,
yes,
dude, Glenn's from Texas. Yeah,
okay.
that's Texas
What's
for you.
happening in your life?
Okay.
Well, I am currently taking a class where we are learning about critical theory and also critical race theory.
Wow.
Yeah, and
wow.
I personally do not agree with either of those, and I was needing help.
Stop.
Yes.
Why?
Stop.
Why? That's what I was needing help figuring out. So.
What?
I grew up in a conservative home. I know that the free market is why America, especially in the economic sense, has grown to be the country that it is. However, I don't know quite as well how to dispute the numbers that critical theorists bring up when they talk against capitalism.
Okay, can you give me any of those?
Yeah, sure.
Let's hear this.
One of the things that we talked about in my class is the productivity versus compensation between the 1980s to now. The last date recorded on the graph that he gave us was 2010. And
10 years ago.
What he said is that
What'd he
productivity has increased exponentially while the dollar has basically stayed the same. So the gap between labor productivity and compensation has been growing. And
that's what I said earlier.
Career families
in a different
are more
way.
common, and especially for communities of color, the gap is widening and persisting, and there hasn't been much to address that.
So is that that's a problem of what?
Presented in my class, it was presented as a problem because of the race that you are. You have less of a chance of becoming.
Wow.
He laughed. That motherfucker just laughed at that shit.
He
laughed.
If you're not white, is that the theory here? That
he has $250 million. This guy
so
is.
If you're not white,
he is a quarter of a billionaire. He has $250 million. Do not let this guy talk to you about money.
Because Asians do exceptionally well in America,
and so do Indians.
Yeah,
people from India.
Do they know that these immigrants, these Asian immigrants that come over here, and these Latino immigrants, they have to have a GED equivalent level education to qualify for working visas. They have to have top-tier education just to fucking get into the goddamn country. And he wants to sit over here and say, oh, no, they have to have the highest of the high of education. They get that in another country. They come over here to work.
Respects study and education, and the
how can he say that this is
works together to push and to educate and to hold responsible?
He's talking about
Indians
educating,
are
and then
from the same kind of culture. They come from a place where
so
you
uneducated,
cannot
so fucking naive and dumb.
Break the system. You can't. It's a caste system. So you're poor. You're always poor. They come here and they see the opportunity, and they teach their children to study, and you can be anything, and they do.
Well, what if
when
you can't
start to
get into
have
fucking school,
a
Beck?
group of people, and whites are now included in this, that either feel entitled or they can't do it because of X, Y, or Z, the system fails for them. Because that's not what this system is.
My boy Glenn Beck is a crazy man.
A system
My
of
boy
merit.
Glenny is a
Now,
soy boy fucking
said,
dumbass. He's over here
there
talking
is an
about money.
underlying
Boy has
problem with the way we're
250
doing
mil.
capitalism today. And that is, it's not really a system of merit anymore. It is a hybrid between
what is it,
the
Ben?
free
A
market
hybrid of what?
and government, and the collusion between giant corporations and the government.
And you want to know what that? You want to know who
needs to be?
You want to know why that happens? Because those fucking conservative Republicans up there are making sure that these big corporations and these people that do all the fucking lobbying can influence our policy and our own American politics.
Always remember this:
versus the actual people influencing the politics, because those corporations are the people that are going to line those big politicians with that big money, big money.
You can do anything in this world with money. You can buy anything with money.
Yeah.
So it is a corrupting factor.
Except for time.
That's why, if you will, ask your professor about the wealth of nations, and ask him about the predecessor.
The predecessor.
Of that, which is called Moral Sentiments.
Both by Adam Smith.
Both of these are the bedrock of capitalism. If you understand the wealth of nations, how nations become wealthy,
I don't
how
think
people
Mr.
become
I don't
wealthy
think
with the free
market.
market.
I don't think Gloy Boy knows.
You only understand half of it, and this is the problem.
I don't think
with
you
our
understand
society.
all of it, Glenny Boy.
That shows
Soy
you
boy.
that if you give people what they need or what they want, you can make money. But the first book is called...
This motherfucker.
I just said it. What is it called? The first book is Moral Sentiments.
Moral
Sentiments says, yes, it will create an invisible hand. But that invisible hand of the market will choke the society to death if it's not a moral society.
What?
Because if the society wants drugs and pornography and fame and
that's just
and
stuff that
dirt,
doesn't agree with your religion.
It will produce that
because there are some actual drugs that they use for medicinal
compass,
purposes. That just doesn't agree with. That just doesn't align with your set of beliefs.
Everything the market wants.
Pornography,
so
that is an industry that brings in money.
Bad, the free market goes bad.
People can make money doing that.
So the problem with
there
our
are people
society
that
now
like to
is
watch pornography.
Not the free market. The free market
so he can
just
say
is.
If they want porn,
porn,
porn's an industry that makes money.
There's nothing. When we start
there's nothing bad about having sex.
Start to respect.
Just because it doesn't align with your beliefs doesn't mean it's wrong, Glenn.
Values.
That's bullshit.
We start to respect people. We start to
bullshit.
respect things. You know,
why don't you start respecting people's other people's fucking opinions and fucking states of mind instead of saying
CEOs would have been ashamed of themselves. They would have been ashamed of themselves.
CEOs.
And society would have said,
I'm
that's
tired,
grotesque.
man. I don't even know if I can listen to all this.
Now, society
all these
doesn't
books,
say that because we're about
Are these the
money.
books? Are these books the rules of life or something? What is he talking
about?
Apparently, dude,
these professors
did you not know that Glenn Beck is the moral philosopher? Fucking literally Plato, Socrates,
which has never
fucking
happened. Right? Yeah.
Homer, all in one. He's literally all of them in one, dude.
Because we'll do it better.
Dude,
the problem
Woodrow Wilson, Barack Obama,
communism,
Teddy Roosevelt,
is that
they're all gonna have their faces on the worst presidents ever Mount Rushmore, and there's gonna be someone else up there with them too that fucking was fucking amazing.
Is that man
He's fucking off his chain, man? I don't know.
Than himself
they play this shit on the local stations and the national stations.
Than
he
yourself
is everywhere right now.
these
really
books
written by some guy who are 100
people will go into government because then they effectively become God. They make the rules, and they make the rules for themselves and their friends.
That's pretty much Glenn's logic right here.
No longer
sources do trust me.
Blind. They wield all of the power, and that's why always people suffer. The average person suffers, but the bus driver of Venezuela, who has nothing, all of a sudden becomes a billionaire when he's in charge.
What? Shit, girl's still on the call. She's like, what the fuck?
Really
did he just say? I forgot she was on the call.
A race theory is your.
I think he.
It's fine. In fact, it'll be fun. Yeah,
no, it's not.
That's what they said. It's not. It's not fun.
This motherfucker.
There's nothing fun.
If you're a guy, you've been dreading this since you were like.
Yes.
10.
You're just hoping against hope that it won't happen to you like it happened to your dad.
You've been dreading going bald since you were 10? That's
really
kind of sad and pathetic.
Sucks.
You were worried about going bald when you were a 10-year-old child?
And so you
know what I was worried about when I was 10?
You can go to the doctor, you can get a prescription, go to the bank, take out a second
fucking
mortgage, try to pay
trying
for it
to
all,
fucking not catch fucking cooties from the girls in my fucking class.
The privacy of your own
home. What the fuck is this dude talking about?
Comfort of your
you
home,
were worried you were going to go bald?
FDA-approved
Jesus, were you balding as a child?
And to get you started on this special deal with
They just said the show is coming back. They literally just said, here's Glenn and the duties with another hour of the show.
50% off
more
your
ads.
first order. Or Keeps Hair Loss of all Keeps Hair Loss
more
products.
fucking ads.
That's keeps.com/save and save your hair. Works at about 90% of men, about 68% even regrow hair.
Regrow hair. You mean like up here or down there?
This is the Blaze Radio Network. Listen at home, at work, and in the car. Find out how at theblaze.com/radio.
I really don't want to. Can he come back on? I fucking did all the shit so it's y'all can hear, and he fucking went away again.
What you're about to hear.
Another hour of the show, my ass.
Of entertainment and enlightenment.
Another hour, another 20 minutes of them blabbing whack bullshit. Another 40 minutes of old people advertisements.
We pulled out all the stops for this debate tonight.
Oh, here it is. Here we
go.
go.
Get sick. Nobody.
Not with plexiglass put up there.
No, they put plexiglass between them.
It's done.
Yeah.
What happens is the virus slams against the plexiglass and just splats right there.
And it's just there, and it can't go over.
These people literally don't understand that this specific COVID literally travels through the air, and then other viruses live on surfaces.
With climbing shoes or anything like that?
I don't think he understands that basic
so that
concept.
It's why when you sit down in a restaurant, you can't get infected. Because you take your mask off at the restaurant, it goes over your head.
No, Governor Newsom has come out with a new, and I'm not making this up.
Let's hear this
stuff. He's come up with a new solution. He said when you're going out to eat, you may lift the mask to put the food in your mouth, but then cover your mouth immediately
between bites.
Yeah.
Or guys,
I'm gonna do that.
Or
aren't you?
You could just take the food to go. It's called carry-out. You don't have to go eat in a restaurant. If you think that is a right or that is a privilege, being able to sit down and go eat inside of a restaurant, that is a privilege.
AARP is not the only choice you have. In fact, AARP is. They suck. Let me just be frank. Do you remember all the stuff we were doing with healthcare when Obamacare, and we found that AARP was selling their people out?
Yep.
I mean, it was astounding.
They were one of the driving forces of Obamacare.
Yeah. And we figured out, I don't remember all the details now, but we figured out why, because they were getting all kinds of kickbacks and everything else. It was sick. It was really sick. Anyway, AMAC was started around that time because Dan Weber was a guy who belonged to AARP and then saw what they were doing. He was like, holy cow. Then tried to find something that was just as good, and he couldn't. So he started AMAC, and it is better than AARP. You're going to get all the stuff that you usually get, all the car insurance,
really an ad. We're doing another
hotels and roadside assistance. And
he has so many ads. For someone with $250 million, your show has more ads than content,
are on the front lines fighting for the
up
things
with that?
And standing up for
Soy
your
boy
God-given
BECK?
freedoms like speech and the right to bear arms. These people are doing your bidding. Stand with AMAC as they fight the good fight, becoming a member
yesterday
today.
when he was
Benefits
on,
are great.
he
The
said,
cause
he
is
literally
even
was
greater.
saying, do not listen
Join
to
now.
anybody
We
ever
have to
at all
stand
about
together.
anything they say. Do
AMAC.
not listen to anyone. That's literally what he said yesterday. But now he wants us to...
/BECK. AMAC, better for you, better
Why the
for
fuck am I
America.
going to listen to you when all you're doing is trying to sell me shit?
Nobody cares about the VP debate, right?
Nobody cares about the VP debate.
In 2020, the VP
right?
debate has never
Wrong.
been more high
No
stakes.
one said that.
I always am going to interpret these protests as necessary.
Because we'll hear from the woman who will really run the White House if Joe Biden wins.
I know that there are protests still happening.
Everyone should take note of that. They're not going to let up, and they should not.
Radical Kamala Harris versus Mike Pence tonight.
Oh, God.
And breakdown from Glenn at 10:30.
These people act like these BLM protests. Something that
the
if we're being honest,
plexiglass isn't going to do anything. Pat,
hold on.
It's plexiglass.
Right. Impenetrable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the cone of silence?
Yes.
That was plexiglass.
Oh.
Yeah. And no sound could
get
out.
I think that these people think that you can literally just, if you were in a room and you were born in this room,
when they asked the,
and no one ever came in and out of the room,
I don't mind.
You were able to survive in the room by yourself.
Do anything.
You would get sick
unless you enclose each of them.
Like if you even if you legitimately did everything like you were supposed to,
then maybe
you can still
fucking right there. But I don't think they're doing that.
That's why I'm going.
Why is he so against trying to not make people get sick? Why are these people so against trying to be safe and not fucking getting sick? A disease that kills people, a disease that attacks the lungs, literally a breathing fucking disease, a disease that spreads through the air.
I think this is a Kamala Harris request that they have this. They're also 13 feet away, which will stop the larger droplets that people expel when they talk, but not the smaller droplets.
This guy is actually,
as we all know,
he's actually upset
those
that
can
the
go
vice
as far as
presidential
16
candidate
feet
wants
indoors.
plexiglass at the debate.
Both of them start singing,
he's upset about that.
Why then all bets are off.
Well,
he's actually talking shit on Kamala Harris. He's talking shit on somebody because they don't want to get sick.
Droplets all over their bodies.
That's what kind of a person Glenn Beck is, y'all.
Be drenched in droplets.
So our media expert, Rob,
doesn't give a fuck about anybody but himself.
Last night,
clearly,
with the news and why it matters, and we were sitting and talking off the air. And you are, what is your training actually in, Rob?
I have a chemical engineering degree. I went to the University of Massachusetts, and that rolled way back in the early 90s.
The University of Massachusetts. That's a good-ass school, yo.
That degree sure paid off for you.
That is a good-ass school.
Okay. So we were talking about the masks, etc., off the air. Can you just go through this? Because you are a chemical engineer, so you do have, the place to actually talk about this and not pull it out of your butt. Is he going to talk about masks? The rest of us. Talk about just the gators.
Well, what it is the aerosol. The CDC said yesterday that aerosolized droplets with coronavirus in them are one of the major transmission points. And what an aerosol is it's just a suspension of water droplets in a gas or liquid in a gas. So in this case, water in the air, and they're so fast.
And what?
Air currents can pick them up. And then the gators, what the gators do, the Duke University did a study on cloth masks. And the gators particularly are made of mostly of a of like polyester and things like that. Mm-hmm. And they're so sharp that they actually slice the droplets as they're coming out of your chest at 75 to 90 miles an hour in two. So you're actually increasing the viral load by wearing a gator.
Oh my gosh!
In the air. I mean, that's what Duke University said.
Oh man!
Wearing a gator is worse than wearing no mask.
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
But wearing a mask. Tell me about the masks.
Well, the cloth mask. I mean, if you can see through a cloth mask, the smallest that a human eye can see from all the research I've done is about 100 microns, right?
This guy sounds like Ben Shapiro. He literally sounds just like him.
Your cough produces something between the area of 0.4
the coronavirus particles
10 microns.
Produce something between.
Now, I didn't need the chemical engineering degree to know that if something is 10 microns, that it can get through something that's a 100-micron hole. We all kind of know that, and especially when you're putting a pressure gradient on it, right? So especially when you're coughing and the pressure behind the mask is higher than the pressure of the mask. Yes, masks stop spit, and if the primary transmission route of coronavirus was you spitting on somebody, then sure, masks are going to help you, right? But they're saying now that it's not. They're saying that it's you're putting it through. So yes, stay outdoors. Don't be in a big room with 150 people or 200 people. Don't expel a lot of air, and
don't expel a lot of air. What do you mean? Don't expel a lot of air?
Well, I think they've got something with the singing and the things like that, because you're expelling more air when you're singing or something like that. If you're in a small enclosed area with a bunch of people doing it, you do increase your risk of coronavirus. But that's not because they're going to sing and spit on you. It's because they're going to sing and they're going to create more of these droplets, right?
And even
coughing creates more of the droplets,
right? And even if you're wearing a mask, that's happening.
Right, and even if you're wearing a mask, you're going to breathe it in. Remember that the mask's not for you, Glenn, or it's not for me. It's for you.
It's for me.
Right? That's what they tell you. That's what they tell us, that the mask isn't for the person wearing it. It's for
CDC
the other person.
does not recommend the use of gaiters and face shields. It's literally right here. These people are so fucking stupid. They literally, the CDC literally says don't wear gaiters. It says wear masks, don't wear gaiters. It's literally right here.
He said if you are going to a restaurant,
they're wrong.
You
they're
must
so
wear your mask in between bites.
All you have to do is just Google this shit, man.
That he put
he could
on
Twitter
to talk about it.
He's on a national fucking radio show and he can't fucking
minimize the number
Google
of
this shit.
I
Googled it.
He just said that your mask.
Oh.
Right.
My head's going to explode, man.
But they use the word minimize because they have no clue what they're doing. It's just them throwing stuff out there. But yeah, taking a mask on and off while eating is stupid, because what you're doing is you're taking the mask on and off. You're touching.
Did anyone think that these are going to stop them from getting COVID?
Coronavirus, because remember,
what are they even
the
talking about these for?
Somebody else.
So it's that coronavirus.
They're talking about neck gaiters.
You're touching the mask, sticking on your hands, going on the glass. It's like, we said yesterday.
What the fuck?
I saw a meme on the internet that said, I'm so happy that the grocery store has a plexiglass between me and the cashier that's touching every single item that I've bought.
So while we're at plexiglass, do you feel so much more comfortable that neither candidate will be exposed at 13 feet away?
I have a question for Mr. Glenn Beck, soy boy, fucking scientist man, and this chemical engineer.
No, not because as we've shown.
If none of this stuff works, and all of these experts are wrong, and so according to these people, how do you stop the spread?
Right, and they're both going to be seated.
How do you stop the spread of a disease that travels through the air, attacks your respiratory system,
and they should have that plexiglass barrier when they walk out.
Killed.
Once they're seated, they're cool.
They're cool because under 5'2", you're not going to get coronavirus.
Let's see. CDC estimates that from October 1st, 2019 through April 24th, so a smaller amount of time than COVID has been here, because COVID has been here since what? The first official case of COVID-19 in Wuhan was found in what? December 1st? The official case was first recorded, and then what? By the end of December, it was right here. So this is a much smaller amount of time, 62,000 deaths. How many people have died from COVID? Let's go find out.
Ventilated, and there's air pushing it around. It can go right up and over, the plexiglass. That's like saying I'm going to keep my house cold.
Let's go see. Can we see total?
With the big window.
211,000 in the U.S. alone. That's just the U.S., guys.
Plexiglass up on it.
211,000 people have died from COVID. According to the CDC,
that's a great analogy.
62,000 max. It's a big estimate. And I'm sure they have a big estimate for. They probably have a little bit of a
from the Blaze. He's our media watcher and reporter. And
62,000.
It's strange.
Not that is.
He really doesn't reflect anything that Brian Stelter.
I'm not a math genius, guys,
is concerned
but
about,
I mean.
Which is Strange. One of them seems to be very wrong. By the way,
and
I
mean, this was a lot smart. I'm not a math genius, but
that people just have to vote for Joe Biden because they're sick of us talking about Donald Trump every single night.
They're sick of you talking about Donald Trump.
You have half.
I'm not sick of you talking about Donald Trump. I'm sick of you lying to people that are going to believe what you say and be misinformed
every single night.
What a concept!
Yeah, I have heard from so many people. When I put that tweet out yesterday about
what is he? Let's see what he's heard.
Or 2 days ago, where I said, I can't be the only person that didn't vote for him in 2016.
And that's going to vote for him now because he didn't listen to him.
And now I find myself in the last few weeks strangely just like really liking him. You know what I mean? Just like
yes.
It's like I don't know what's happened, but I find myself really liking him.
Yes.
I can't explain it.
Stupidity and ignorance knows no bounds.
Us into his arms.
I think that's 90% of it.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I mean,
this is
He's
pathetic.
done really good things.
He's done great things.
But the media has driven us to him.
And that's what I'm seeing in the tweets back. So many people said I didn't vote for him.
This is
I voted
actually
for
pathetic.
Some of them say I voted for Hillary. I voted Democrat my whole life, but I'm voting for him now because I watched
there are people saying
the media was treating him, and I thought that can't be.
I know more people that have turned on Trump and said,
started doing their
"Fuck
own
that."
homework and went, "Oh
that
my God,
shit he said about delaying the election."
When he wins,
I don't know one person that said, yeah, I agree with that.
That he will have you to thank.
Isn't that will make me feel so good.
This is literally the most pathetic thing I've ever heard.
Sleep
People
well.
are actually
night,
pathetic.
Anderson Cooper, sleep well, Don.
Oh, God! He just said sleep well, Anderson Cooper. What a fucking creep.
American...
This guy's a fucking weirdo.
American Financing, NMLS 182334, www.nmlsconsumeraccess.org.
Yes, right there. American Financing, the voice of God, if God were a dumpy 65-year-old man.
This is cringe as fuck, man. I can't even watch this anymore or listen to it. This is just making me fucking die.
It is American Financing. If you are paying more than 4%, get refied now.
More ads.
We are so blessed to be able to have.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. I don't think this can get any worse, guys. What is he saying?
Published a policy alert. They are now banning members of the Communist Party or any other totalitarian party from getting an immigrant visa. In general, unless otherwise exempt, any intending immigrant who is also a member or affiliate of the Communist Party or any other totalitarian party or subdivision or affiliate, domestic or foreign,
that's pretty awesome.
Is inadmissible to the United States.
Inadmissible. Sweet.
You think of wonder why that wasn't happening all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Do you remember when I think it was 2008 when the California Teachers Union said, "Oh, you know what? We're going to take that Communist Party thing away. If you've ever worked for the overthrow of the United States, or you've ever been a member of the Communist Party, you couldn't be in the Teachers Union."
I feel like he's standing over my shoulder. About to fucking, I don't know. Oh, Goodell's trending. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, jeez.
Should allow some communists
and
into the
some
authoritarians,
union, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Obviously, and some traitors to the country. A few.
I think, or at least some immigrants that will come in and undermine us.
Yes,
I think
we should have something to work against, right? Shouldn't we? Should we have something to worry about in this country?
Don't we already?
Not enough stuff.
Did you see the number one thing that is concerning voters? What would you say it is? Your vote is going to be based on one thing. What would you say it is?
Right now, I would say it's the unrest. or the economy?
I would say my first response is death of the republic. However, the second one was just like you, economy. Average people are not watching the news like we watch the news, and they're not up on everything.
This guy's
like
delusional.
And
he's
the
delusional.
average person is saying the economy. This is really the reason why they have kept this coronavirus thing at bay. If you look at the studies now between red states and blue states, the states that have the oppressive measures of keeping everything closed, their economies are not recovering. They're just not recovering. If you look at the red states where the Republicans are in charge and didn't have draconian laws or lifted those quickly, those states are doing really, really well.
Which is exactly why they didn't want people to lift the restrictions. Because if the economy is tanked when November rolls around,
those states are doing really, really well in terms of people fucking dying from the fucking disease. You're right, Glenn Beck. They're doing fucking amazing.
I mean, I don't know how people are missing this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't either.
Do you trust yourself
I want to grab him by his fucking ears and just go, ah!
Mike, I kind of understand the American people. I don't. I don't. I have no idea what people are going to do. This could be...
What are you going to do, Beck?
A landslide for Donald Trump.
Oh, I can't believe he just said that. He is going to look like a fucking idiot when Trump loses, man.
He's down by 16.
I don't buy the polls, though.
I don't either.
I don't buy the polls. I don't listen to what anyone has to say because I'm fucking stupid.
Right.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Who knows?
Yeah. But it also very easily
I know the polls were a little bit more for Hillary than they were Trump, but
Trump supporters, which I don't.
They have Biden fucking destroying Trump in every fucking poll right now.
No, they think they're going to discourage him?
Yeah,
no, they don't.
It's not going to happen.
Discourage Trump supporters?
Really not gonna happen.
I don't think anyone cares about discouraging Trump supporters because they're all pieces of shit. They need to be expunged from the country if I had my way.
The post office just losing.
Yeah, that's right. Total totalitarian fucking dictatorship type shit, yo.
About the
straight up.
And what's going on?
What were we looking up? Oh yeah, the poll, the presidential polls.
This is the Glenn Beck program.
Presidential.
Rectech.
We can't. We can't fucking.
We have a Rectech at the house, and it is.
He's on ad again. I'm tired of these
my mouth
fucking
starts
ad.
Very clear when it comes to the economy. Who do you trust?
Oh.
The guy who, during 2016, said the economy cannot get better than what it was in 2016.
Hey guys,
that the
who do you
Obama
trust?
administration
Do you
had
trust
done
the guy who
absolutely
came off
everything,
of one
and
of
that was
the
as good as
best
it was
presidents the
get,
country's ever
or
had,
the
and
guy
his
who said,
complete economic recovery, which is Obama literally bringing us out of the fucking recession.
Donald Trump is not good on debt. Really not good on
Donald
debt.
Trump.
But have you
Guys.
seen the stimulus package from Nancy Pelosi?
Oh,
Nancy
my
Pelosi
God.
wanted to spend another $1 trillion, but most of it didn't go to the needy. It went to special gifts here and there.
Yeah.
Donald Trump said, if you want to earmark the money and cut all the bullcrap out and have the money go to the people,
so
we can
backwards.
Talk. Let's
the
do
narrative is so backwards
for
these
do
people.
That.
They literally
think
and believe the opposite of what really happens. How can you live your life like that?
Is with the True the Vote
How
project.
The fuck can you
She's
live
the
your life
founder
like
and
that?
The president. She is watching this election and watching all of the different things that are going on, and this is really confusing to a lot of people.
Really confusing.
This is not the Republicans that are doing these things. This is all the Democratic Party that has tried to change the laws and change the rules of this election in state after state. They say they're doing it for
the
COVID
Republicans are the ones who don't
to
want voters to go to the polls.
I echo the president.
These fucking
if you want your vote to count,
obscene,
go out and
excessive, over the top, fucking voter identification requirements, over the goddamn top, crazy. What is he talking about? The Republicans don't want voters to go out because they know if voters go out to the polls, they ain't gonna get elected no more.
Hello, Catherine. How are you?
I'm great, Glenn. Thanks for having
me. Not gonna happen.
Okay, so let's talk today about Montana.
Leatherman? Ooh, what is this?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, Montana.
I'm glad I clicked on
ago,
that. I know. I knew. I should have known better.
Just unilaterally to
just hit it.
allow all
1 million
counties to make
subs,
their own
baby. Hold on. What is this lady talking
and
about?
mail unsolicited mail ballots out to voters, setting in motion an absolutely unconstitutional system.
Unconstitutional system. Guys, the system that the country has had set up for as long as voting has been able to be a thing and soldiers have been away from the country. Guys, the mail-in ballot system is fucking flawed in every way, shape, and form. And if you're ever a soldier, if you've ever voted by mailing in your ballot, then completely you didn't do the process right at all. The complete voting process, you did it wrong. You are fraud. You're not right. It's not right. It's wrong. It's all wrong. And the Republicans, they know what they're doing. They are the ones who are going to save the country. Just come up and just, like Glenn Beck was saying earlier, like a miracle. Like God coming down from the heavens, scooping us up in his arms and fucking saving us. That's what the Republicans are going to do. They're going to save the whole country because only 211,000 people have died from COVID under President Trump. But the Republicans are going to come in and save us. Like Superman.
I want to go back to what they did in Montana. You say election laws can't just be changed, but the state can change. The elections are not national elections. They are state elections. So why do you say that the state just can't change those laws?
Great question. Because there is a state constitution. There's a constitutional process. And so the U.S. Constitution says that state election laws and procedures must be adopted by the legislature, not by a governor, not by an act of
pretty sure she's right about that.
And so that's, I mean, absolutely.
Now who looks fucking stupid? Boy, soy, Beck boy?
Has to be constitutional.
Soy boy, Beck?
And what we're seeing now is just random changes.
Random.
Now we're going to be all mail. Now we're not going to verify signatures. Now you can just email us for a ballot. It's out of control.
Email us for a ballot? Was that ever?
The president's continued refrain.
Email us a ballot? Is that
rule? We are a country
is that
of
something
law.
you can
Matters. The Constitution matters, and we have to uphold this now more than ever before.
Okay,
she
so
says the Constitution matters.
350 lawsuits. One of the lawsuits you filed for Montana. We're going to know whether the Supreme Court is going to pick this up within 48 hours, right?
That's correct.
No online voting.
Any idea of
you
which
can't
way
vote online?
This is
what the
go?
fuck are they talking about?
They're gonna pick
that lady's
it up
not right. She's fucking just as dumb as everyone else. It literally says in federal elections in the United States, you can't vote online. The only way you can vote without going in person to a polling place is to use an absentee ballot. There it is. It says it. It's right there.
Constitutional. They can't do this. And so many of the other lawsuits
damn it!
And
I wish I would have been listening to what she had to say. Fuck.
In all states, in many states across the country, it's nobody's stopping them because it's happening with such abandon and in such force.
What is he talking about?
It's orchestrated chaos.
It's orchestrated chaos. Who's orchestrating the chaos, lady?
We have to get a handle on this, and so our
who's doing it?
To create an argument.
An orchestra has an orchestrator.
But it allows the court to say, okay, everybody, time out. Is it constitutional? Did the legislature approve this? Because there are some states, leftist states, where the legislatures are approving it, and then that's a horse of.
It's always the left. It's always the Democrats. It's always. It's never the Republicans. It's never the right. It's never the conservatives. It's these stupid ass fucking. These people that want to make change and make the country better, they're the ones that are trying to fuck everything up because clearly, what we have now in this country works so well.
Vote by mail, and we sued. But over the months that it took to advance that lawsuit, they ultimately brought the legislature back into special session and voted to adopt these new standards. Now, do we like it? No. But is it constitutional? Yes. In that instance.
I remember,
and some
guys,
states that are, leftist, up and down, they're changing their laws.
Guys, you guys want to know something?
So, if the Supreme
Hold
Court
on, I gotta go look something up.
this in Montana, will it affect other states, that are these big, important swing states?
Yes, now I am no attorney, but my understanding and fortunately
guys, I'm muting the show for a minute, even though it's live. I'm gonna mute the show. Guys, I have to explain this to y'all. This is an article of Glenn Beck literally talking about aerosol and Ebola, something he was talking about today on his show, literally saying that he's saying it's going to go aerosol, and that's dangerous, and that's not even right. He's wrong about it. But then today, he's literally saying that a virus that actually is an aerosol virus isn't dangerous. Why is Ebola dangerous? Ebola wasn't even, we had what, 7 cases? Like what, 9? These people, this is what I don't understand. The conservatives that are saying that, the COVID's not this bad as we say it is, and we need to open back up and, stop all of these protocols, these safety and health protocols that we have in place, then why it's not insane to worry about an Ebola outbreak. He is insane. He is on a show today, right now, talking about he's not worried about this virus that travels through the air, has killed over 211,000 Americans, and then he's sitting here saying he's worried about an Ebola outbreak. I know Ebola's death rate was much higher than COVID's, but why should we care? He's saying he cares about a virus that was barely in the country. We had a single or double-digit cases, not millions. And he's worried about that, but he's not worried about an actual aerosol virus. How can this be so backwards? Trump handled the coronavirus well, according to the conservatives, but then Obama handled Ebola bad? They have the narrative so fucking backwards, it hurts me. Oh. Jesus, we almost just spilled our drink. All right, let's unmute the show.
So well planned and so well thought out and executed. I mean, it's amazing.
What is he talking about?
It's amazing what they've done. Would you agree with that?
I absolutely agree.
What is he talking about?
Absolutely agree. Many of the same groups that previous to COVID were suing states to prevent them from cleaning their voter rolls, prevent them from getting accurate standards around voter registration. Those are now the same groups that are pushing these 4 pillars for vote harvesting and don't compare signatures.
The signature thing is okay. I don't understand the signature thing. I really don't get that shit. What's up with the signature thing? You have to put the same exact.
Evil, but it's brilliant.
I don't have the I guess it's similar, but
this is from AP. In Pennsylvania, officials told counties that they are not allowed to reject a ballot solely because an election official believes the signature doesn't match in one of the voters' files. If you can't say this signature doesn't match,
guys, wait. These people think
then what
these people
good
think
is
that,
signing
that these people are signing random people's names and putting in random ballots with other people's names on them for what?
I wish you had.
For what? What does any American citizen have to gain from rigging an election? A presidential one at that.
No, I could just say
what?
Yeah, and that's, and
a normal U.S. citizen is going to what? Fake a signature, put someone else's signature on a ballot and mail it in, and claim to be someone else?
Serve. If you're going to,
you're joking me, right? These people seriously think that shit happens. You're joking, right? They have to be joking. Tell me.
To you, both before you vote it and after
He's
you
being
vote
serious.
They're
actually legitimately being serious here.
Just so there's some article
that
you can refer back to if you need it.
Can you go back and say, I want to see my ballot?
Can you?
After the election?
Well, here again, every state is different. Certain states do not allow citizens to look at these at any application, any ballot ever. Certain states, like in Texas, interestingly, you have to wait 22 months before you can see, for example, the ballot, the signature on the back of an absentee ballot request form. You have to wait 22 months.
Why?
Interestingly, that's also the same threshold for document retrieval that the counties have. So in other words,
what is she saying? I totally, she lost me.
They can also
I can't. I don't. She just.
It could be.
Get rid of them.
Lady, right. Get the fucking words out. Come on.
Before you could see it.
Jesus.
It would be 2 years before you could see it, but it's the same amount of time that they are required to maintain the documents.
Lady,
so
please.
If you don't time it just right,
my gosh.
they can
get rid of it.
Destroy them. They can get rid of them.
Okay. All right.
Oh my gosh.
It's such a granular process, and you know, it's one in.
I wonder if BECK Soyboy pays these people to come on his show.
That is why we as citizens have got to get back on the field. And
I know he probably has friends that like to come on the show. I seriously wonder if he pays people to come on his show because he has the money to do it.
Catherine, thank you so much.
He has the goddamn money to do it. He could do it if he wanted to.
I'd like to have you on every day talking about different states and what's going on.
My goal is to have Glenn Beck talk about me on his show. I want Glenn Beck to mention my name. I want him to say either Sambo's Twitch or my real name. I want to be on. I want to be on Glenn Beck's show, yo. Bring me on there. All right, we're doing ads again.
Great.
Okay.
Yay!
Fucking ad. All right, these ads are so clearly. You can tell what kind of audience any type of anyone has, or you know, a show or whatever, based on what kind of ads they roll. Because he literally rolls the oldest old people ads of all time. Fucking, he's sitting here talking about what is getting your identity can get stolen over the internet. What? Who thought that was possible? That's pretty much what the ad he just played said. Like, I don't know anybody that puts their information. Like, what? People still talking about this. Kelly Rowland announces her pregnancy women's health cover sheet. Okay. See, some of the stuff, like, I mean, like, I'm not saying I don't like to keep up with celebrities, but, like, you know, it's trending. You know, is a celebrity announcing that she's pregnant? Is that news? Bam Bam, K-pop. What's going on in the K-pop scene? I don't know what this is. I don't know. Oh, Bam Bam. Is he part of, I don't know anything about, I know nothing about K-pop, so this is clearly not my shit. Hold on, we muted it. What is he saying? Oh. Shake machine. He actually just referred to Frosties as thick shakes.
I mean, you're not going to hire my son to sell your house or, you know, work on your biggest investment
I don't even know what the hell they're talking about.
No, I'm really not. Here's what I would like you to do is go to realestateagentsitrust.com. Find the right real estate agent. He does not sell these things that sponsor him good at all. No, they probably can't.
I don't even know.
Get you into the right house.
Terrible.
Realestateagentsitrust.com. That's
terrible salesman.
.com. Jason is joining us here in just a few
minutes. I'm gonna be Glenn Beck.
On the air,
hey,
Donald Trump,
would you get someone to do something for you wrong? No? Oh, well then use the people that give me money, because they're gonna do the thing that we advertise correctly.
The Russiagate. And we're about to see some pretty amazing things. Also, the DOJ is holding a press conference on the matter of national security. What's that all about? Coming up.
Oh, God, guys.
This is the Blaze Radio Network.
Only 55 more minutes, guys. It can't be that fucking bad. I can't believe he just went back to ad break after I got up from peeing. God damn it! He's back already. He's already back.
That is not what the president did last night.
He's back already.
That's not the October surprise. I would bet my life that this is the president saying enough is enough. And doing what he did last night. I'll explain next.
God!
This is the Glenn Beck program.
Give me 60.
Ooh. Ooh. Which they were. Which they were. That Russia tried to interfere in our election. We know that to be true, Glenn. Okay. I didn't think you'd go for that, but see, Beck. Okay. What's absolutely insane is the fact that you are not willing to accept that 3, count them, 3, 1, 2, 3 official FBI motherfucking investigations into Hillary's email scandal. Literally, the guy who was in charge of the FBI at the time literally said, other than being extremely fucking careless, Hillary made no mistakes. Why can't the conservatives accept that? What that three FBI investigations, 3. If Trump gets investigated, that's a criminal offense, investigating Trump or something like that. But when Hillary gets investigated 3 times, that's all okay. And when they don't even find anything she did wrong, but Robert Mueller's special counsel fucking couldn't not confirm or deny that Trump asked Russia or Russia tried to interfere in our election. Which, I mean, come on, guys, come on. Oh God. Right. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh. Oh. What's... Hold on. What? Oh. Oh. Where is it? This is the... Oh. This is funny, man. These people are so fucking funny that they legitimately believe this shit. That's funny, and that's funny and pathetic and sad all at the same time. However, what? 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 I thought that I've heard multiple people that are up there on Capitol Hill with Trump that say that they try to brief him on shit and he doesn't want to be briefed on it. This is... Oh my God. Guys, don't take misinformation and spread it. Don't do that. That's bad. An NSA intercept? This is what they see. Uh-huh. Yeah. Ah! I do not get this. Guys, Glenn Beck and his buddy debunking some of the biggest government conspiracies. They're telling you guys the real shit right here, guys. They know what's right. You think you know what's good? You don't know shit. Glenn Beck knows what's good. You don't know shit. Obama's been pulling the strings on the whole fuck. You don't know shit. You think you know shit? You don't know nothing about nothing. The Republicans know. Glenn Beck knows. Glenn Beck is telling you the truth. This shouldn't be called the Glenn Beck program. It should be called Glenn Beck spills the tea. All of it. All over the goddamn place. Just all, man, he's just going at it, man. This guy, you can't silence him. He's telling the truth. You can't silence his conservative voice. Oh, God. God! This deep state shit, yo. What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Never. Never. Oh. Ooh, in their own handwriting. I have no words. I have literally no response to this fucking insane shit. Oh, God. Leave that out. Here. I think that is the most backwards statement that they've said so far. Everything that Trump has said they have done, Trump has done. Oh, hell fucking no. I know he didn't just say that shit. Oh my gosh, these people are so fucking white and stupid. It hurts my fucking soul. This is fucking hurting me, guys. It's killing me. This is killing me. It's not an October surprise. What is an October surprise?
Pat, you're sick.
Wow. That's
oh man, I didn't have my desktop audio on that whole time.
Will help you
Fuck.
earn money. And will it's those documents?
Here he's back talking about the Trump releasing the Russia.
In regards to her
the Russia probe
email,
shit. That's where we're at right now.
Oh my gosh!
Talking about how Hillary
it was all
and Obama
documents
and
for the
Biden
Russia
are all
collusion stuff in general. So what
Russian
else are
fucking
we
hundreds?
I don't even know.
I mean,
hundreds of documents.
Basically, what this means is I'm probably not going to sleep for a few weeks.
Exactly.
You
know that.
Means.
You know that.
I'm sure Ukraine's involved. I mean, there's a ton of stuff. Everything, like all the.
Do these
FISA,
people? Do they know that Donald Trump
and
is
forth,
one of the only presidents
all of the stuff
to
with
ever
Hunter
ask
Biden, what they knew, what they didn't know,
to actually interfere
all
in
of
our
that
election?
is going to be.
Is that not? Does that not make you guys fucking not be able to sleep at night?
October surprise.
That shit keeps me up at night. That's the shit that keeps me up.
I think Donald Trump was planning on Barr and the DNI to actually start to press charges before now.
You mean corrupt William
Buck-ass
really Barr?
Felt that
fuckhead?
this summer or early this fall,
Bill
this
Barr
would be
sucks,
out.
dude. I don't know how he's even fucking got a job.
But
Same
I think
thing
it's
with
a
McConnell.
pretty
all those fucks even got
well-educated
jobs. Who
guess.
let them?
This is Donald
Who
Trump
let
saying,
them up there? Who let them?
enough.
Who let them in?
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
If you guys aren't going to do it, the American people need to see it.
What?
Release them all. No, Mr. President, we can't do. Did you hear me? Declassify all of them and release them. Because I really, truly believe he knows how wrong he has been.
Let us see the Mueller report.
Everything.
Release it in its entirety.
I would say 90% of
Trump
what they
administration
have
doesn't
accused
want
the
us to see
president
that.
of,
Release the whole Mueller
the left
report.
has done themselves. Now, I leave
the Mueller
things
report.
on the table like his tweets are crazy.
Fuck you, Glenn. I want to hear. I want to see the entire Mueller report unredacted.
Said,
oh,
they did.
Oh,
and the media covered it up.
They haven't released
and
that
if it's
yet
not
because
taken care
the entire Mueller report
if
unredacted
Donald Trump
would totally
doesn't win,
destroy Trump.
This is institutionalized, and you have an authoritarian state. Your vote will not matter ever again. Because the state will do whatever the state wants to.
So
you might have a cute little vote, every 4 years for the president, but it won't matter what the president says or promises because the state will continue on. We have so screwed up our nation because of the progressive policies on how to be the policeman of the world.
And a redacted version of the 448.
Notice we stopped doing that, and everything those people said didn't happen.
Why don't they release
this? The sky didn't fall in. We're not at war. In fact, the Middle East peace process seems to have is having the effect that people are calling it a.
So again, using Becky Boy's own logic against him. The Department of Justice, Trump told the DOJ to release these Russian probe documents about the Democrats and shit, apparently, I guess. And then here we have the Mueller report, which is a criminal investigation into Trump and Russia interfering with our 2016 election. And let's see. Okay. The report was submitted to Attorney General William Barr, so Donald Trump's little cocksucker, on March 22nd, 2019, and a redacted version of the 448-page report was publicly released by the Department of Justice on April 18, 2019. It is divided into 2 volumes. The redactions from the report and its supporting material are under President Trump's temporary protective assertion of executive privilege as of May 8, 2019, preventing the material from being passed to Congress, despite earlier reassurance by Barr that Trump confirmed he would not exert privilege. Are you going to talk about why Trump will not let the Mueller report out and they won't release that? No, you're not. Because that would make your precious fucking supreme overlord Donald Trump look like a hypocritical piece of shit. So we can't talk about that on the Glenn Beck program.
Things just get a little more dim. Stop living that way. May I recommend Relief Factor?
Oh, God, it's ads. It's just ads on top of ads on top of ads. Just stop with the ads, man. What up with it? Why you got to do it? Just don't do it. Don't do it. What happened to Twitter? Did we get off of Twitter? We gotta go. Let's see. Whack ass Wednesday, y'all. Like my tweet from last night. That's funny. Alright, wait, hold on. We're gonna make sure that we have fucking
changing your Social Security either. Trump probably isn't even successfully going to eliminate the payroll tax anyway. He'd need a Republican House, a Republican Senate, and probably 60 votes in the Senate to have a chance of doing it. And they couldn't even repeal Obamacare with all 3 branches, let alone play with something tied to Social Security.
We couldn't have even repealed the Affordable Care Act.
Blaze Radio Network.
We couldn't have even gotten rid of everyone's fucking health care plan.
Podcasts are found.
We couldn't do that. Damn.
Unlike the progressive base,
fuck, we can't get anything done. We can't take away people's health care.
With hating anyone richer than them. That's
another
position,
big L for
a
Republicans.
Right-wing position. Instead, the resentment toward the elites that the right wing tends to have is more based
Americans
on the
don't deserve help. You want
Obamacare?
Fuck that. Affordable fuck that. You want health insurance? Fuck that.
Getting enough gives.
You want to get
Trump is a billionaire.
You get hurt, you get fucked, you get sick. Fuck.
But guess what?
You deal with it yourself.
You
need to work for the shit
the
that you need.
American working class. His policies reflect that.
You don't get
the
shit.
Emphasis on bringing back manufacturing jobs
you don't
to the
get no fucking healthcare.
That speaks to Trump voters. Addressing the fact that foreign workers do come in and flood the American job market while driving down wages. Trump workers care about that. Cutting taxes for small businesses and American households. Trump voters care about that.
Pseudo-intellectual with Lauren Chen.
Subscribe on YouTube, iTunes, or wherever podcasts are found.
Trillions of dollars have been poured into these communities. Where the hell does it go?
Mark Levin speaks his mind.
Cut the police. Oh, that's genius. Cut the police.
He tells it like it is.
This is a mob. These are thugs. They're not interested in justice. They're not interested in the rule of law.
And he holds nothing back.
Mob.
We know that
thugs.
the media, the vast
guys, look at all these thugs out here.
Usual job.
And these mobs. Mobs.
Levin TV. Watch exclusive episodes at blazetv.com/Levin.
What is he even talking about?
This is the Blaze Radio Network.
Yeah, they are fucking, they're animals. That fucking guy that went out in Wisconsin, that was literally a fucking white supremacist, just fucking went out with his rifle and fucking shot 2 people and blew their heads off. Yeah, you're right. You conservative fucks are fucking off the fucking wall, crazy, insane, whack. Get away from me. Please
Tomorrow
stay
we're
away.
Going to have the
stupidity fucking
of the debate on radio.
Literally making my brain cells
but
die.
I have some other things that I need to expose to you tomorrow. I am not. Well, you know, I don't tell you these things to frighten you. I tell you to prepare you, so you know what is coming.
Why does he
say
stuff like,
you are probably going to be one of the very few that will be able to explain things to your friends come the day after the election. And you are going to play a very important role. And I urge you to prepare yourself mentally,
he's going
physically,
crazy
spiritually. Prepare yourself for what is coming, and prepare yourself to be a leader, somebody who has some of the answers.
Becky boy, what is going to happen? You're acting like the end of the world is coming.
That is coming tomorrow. By the way, Donald Trump Jr. joins me tonight.
After the debate?
Quick roundtable after the debate tonight. We're going to talk to Don Jr. and all of the Blaze personalities. You don't want to miss it.
You haven't died, jump up on your shit?
BlazeTV.com/Glenn.
Let's go, baby.
Use the promo code GlennDebate.
Woo! Let's go, baby!
Make sure you join us tonight.
Trump Jr. on Glenn Beck program! After the VP debate!
Let me... Let me explain what I think
that
has happened and how we can talk to each other.
So long?
And there's a historic precedence for this.
Reflection is important, Becky
so
boy.
I want you to listen carefully to what I'm about to say.
Let me.
The biggest split we have is between those people who are awake and know that it is the socialist and communist agenda, the Marxists, the people who have done their homework and know that it has been this insidious plan to carefully plant these seeds of division in America. And it has happened over 30-plus years.
Really?
I say 100, but at least in the last 30. And most Americans, and I strongly include Democrats.
Here it comes.
Most Democrats that you know.
Yes.
I'm not talking about politicians. The Democrats you know love this country. But they have been taught to hate it, and our own children have been taught to hate it.
No.
And
no, you're wrong about that, buddy.
It is because of this.
Wrong as fuck.
Even though they think that they are still noble and proud. They think they are doing what is right for the Republican man's freedom. They don't know.
They don't know shit.
That they are being used because it's almost like they've been drugged.
Beck knows everything, and no one else knows anything. Glenn Beck, guys.
Now, here's the historic precedent. Let me say that.
He is fucking
more eloquently.
The number one fucking bearer
of truth. Seem
literally.
At first,
dude, fucking, I don't even know.
To
like
argue over if there's any difference.
I don't even know.
Between the present movement
like
being
that.
Called rebellion or insurrection.
This is just fucking stupidity at its finest.
But the movers, the people behind it,
what is it? Cognitive
well
dissonance?
understand the difference.
I don't know if that's the right term to use here.
In the beginning, they knew they could never raise treason to any respectable magnitude. You couldn't get people to turn on the country with any name that would imply a violation of all that we hold dear.
Mm-hmm.
They knew that the people they were appealing to had moral sense.
Right.
They had just as much devotion to law and order. They had just as much pride in and reverence for the history of our government, of our common country, as any other civilized and patriotic people. They knew they could not advance directly into the teeth of these strong and noble sentiments. So they commenced by an insidious, logical steps through all of the incidents to the complete destruction of the country. And now,
he literally just
with insurrection,
guys,
so
sugar-coated, literally just using big words.
They've been drugging the public mind of their people.
He is literally just
for more than 30 years.
He's just saying that these people are
wrong. At length, they have brought many good men and good women to a willingness to take up arms against the government.
Really?
That was said in Congress by Abraham Lincoln, July 4th, 1861.
Really?
The exact same thing is happening to us.
Really?
It's why when we're angry with one another, we can't break through.
Today's time,
we think just because they're voting
to the time when Abe Lincoln was president, he just compared
that they must hate America.
The time period of slavery.
But they don't.
I don't even know.
The vast majority have been convinced they're saving America. They're saving the things that we've all believed in. But it has been a slow, methodical. I mean, they have.
So if I'm an American, I automatically have the same set of beliefs as every other American? That's a really fucking
They have all of the tricks of the media on their side.
Why do you say stuff like that?
This is well
You can't
planned.
honestly
How did
think
he
that
say
every American holds the same beliefs and values, because that's whack-ass bullshit.
They commenced
whack-ass
an
Wednesday, and that's
insidious
whack-ass
debauching
bullshit.
of the public mind. They invented an ingenious sophism.
That's completely fucking retarded.
Our neighbors have been played. Some of our neighbors are waking up.
What?
I want to talk to Anthony in Colorado. Anthony, you were never a Trump supporter, right? And a lifelong Democrat.
That's correct, my friend. I'm one of the coveted swing voters. So occasionally I have gone Republican, have gone Democrat, but registered Democrat my entire life.
So
can't stand what's happening, man.
So wait, you didn't vote for Donald Trump. So what changed your mind?
Let's hear this. Let's hear Glenn Beck's paid fucking
radical shift to the left. You know, the Democratic Party usually comes to the center as the election nears, and they just seem to go further and further to the left, to where there's no way I could support it. I'm a
further and further to the left. Where are these Democrats going that's so fucking off the wall bonkers that y'all think that they're crazy?
It's gotten to the point, Glenn. My wife's a hardcore liberal. We can't even get along.
That's really pathetic and sad. No, that's not. I'm not sorry to hear that. You're a fucking piece of shit. If you differ in political views and you can't get along with someone, then you're a piece of shit. It's probably the guy that can't fucking get along with.
So your wife is a lifelong liberal.
God damn, I'd really.
What is her main stumbling block?
No.
Because liberals, I don't have a problem with liberals. Progressives that understand what they're doing to progressively take us away from the Constitution and give us more authoritative control. But that's not a liberal. Is she a... She's
a progressive.
She's a progressive. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. And
the Trump derangement syndrome just runs deep. I mean, just nothing the man can do.
This entire
is
segment
it's all horrible,
is fucked.
It's all evil. It's
right now.
And then that comes on to that, manifests itself in conversations to me. So because I'm a supporter of that, I'm racist. I'm evil.
Oh my gosh.
It's that bad.
Yeah, guys, if you support someone that said that black people live in shitholes and fucking
out in the public, you as a Trump supporter, especially here in Colorado, as we get increasingly blue, you have to kind of stay hidden. You have to stay out of those conversations. I'm surrounded by liberals every day, and I just have to, smile and nod and say, "Hey, yeah, I get it," and just move about it because you can't get into it with anybody.
So what happens? I'm more concerned about your marriage. What's going to happen with your marriage?
Why?
Well, we honestly just had a sit down last night. I told her that I can just stay quiet for 4 years and see how this goes, because Trump's going to win and it's going to stay quiet for 4 years. After that, hopefully the smoke will clear. And
no! Because Trump's going to win.
She doesn't think that's a great plan. It's obviously not a great plan. But she doesn't. I don't know what she can do at this point.
So she really, honestly, is the person that Lincoln was talking about, I was talking about. She believes she's doing the right thing for America,
she
right?
Does.
Yeah.
She does. And bless her heart, she does.
Right.
It's just flawed, and logic right now is escaping her.
That's such a fuck thing to say. That's such a wrong thing to say.
She's
this person that doesn't agree with me is wrong. They don't want to do the same thing I do, so they're wrong.
Their philosophy, and if you even
their beliefs don't match up with mine, so they're wrong. You're wrong. You don't like what I like, you're
Just,
wrong.
you're shouted down.
That's the conservative
cry.
mindset.
They
Disagree,
they
you're wrong, you're stupid, you're fucked, you don't need to be here, you're the fucking fascist, fucking Antifa, communist, motherfucking, get the fuck out of my country, you don't step on my freedom. You don't,
and maybe the same way she does.
I thought that's what the whole idea of freedom was.
Our
freedom to
country
disagree.
is as important, really, as a family member, at least in my family. I mean, it is. If our country dies, it is going to be so devastating to our family. And I don't know how somebody remains silent if you see a child of yours or something that you love like a child killed by people that you think are killing it. I don't know how you remain silent.
Right.
What?
Right. And so that's the dichotomy. That's the problem that we're in right now.
What?
And so, Glenn, I also wanted to let you know I have my grandfather was in World War II, and he got a photo album that he retrieved that is from the Nazi Labor Party, and it's full with candid photos and interesting things from when they were going through their labor movement at the beginning of World War II.
Did he just say that his dad has a fucking Nazi photograph?
Oh my gosh, we'd love that. We would love that. I'm going to put you on hold, and then we'll get you the address and send it. I would love that. Would you do me a favor also? I don't know if your wife
I really want to be on the show.
Appreciate this because she probably hates my guts. But on the
she's bought your books for me.
Really? Good
Pretty
for
naive
her.
Thing
Good
to
for
see,
her.
Glenn.
So on the 24th, I am doing an online event that is going to be on YouTube and on Blaze, but also at Mercury One. And it's about putting America back to work and putting our principles back in. And we're using history. I'm going to actually introduce you to the new vault that's here on the studio lot and show you what we're doing, but also new classrooms. Where we are going to be inviting people virtually and in person to actually take a 3-day hardcore class on the Republic and what we are and what we really believe. And
sounds like
so we're going to be introducing that. I'd love to have you a part of that and just watching.
I certainly will. That's the 24th, you said, correct?
24th, yeah. We'll have more information on it a little later.
Terrible.
But yeah, the 24th.
Wonderful, Grant.
That sounds
Thank you so much.
awful.
God
That's
bless
the
you
worst
and your
thing I've
wife.
ever heard in my
And your
entire
wife.
life.
God bless you.
Yeah, God bless. Yeah.
Wow. I have a feeling that is not unusual. We should do a show and just talk to people who are in that situation. Mm-hmm. How are you dealing with that? Wow. Okay, UBS warned its entire client group that they should be buying gold as they head into the election. Goldman Sachs is saying the same thing. Delayed election results will end up hitting the markets very hard. Chaos is the operative word.
Do people still listen to them?
For evil and
they're
the
like
left.
a banking
they
firm,
are
right? I
going
thought that they were
for chaos.
fucking.
Wait until
all
I show
those
you
fucking
tomorrow
executive people,
what
they
they're
were being
actually
pieces
planning.
of shit.
I mean,
2008 housing crisis.
Anthony didn't go far enough when he said,
before we
you know,
fucking went into a fucking recession.
You know what they're
Don't
planning
say their fucking
is just
names. Those people are
it's
dirty ass
evil.
motherfuckers.
It really is evil, and I'll show it to you tomorrow. But anyway, this chaos is going to rip our country apart, I fear. When you have
I like how they
volatility
say that
like this, and the
thing Michelle
unknown
Obama said
of what's
is
coming
just,
tomorrow,
it's so
it's
right.
going to
They're trying
radically
to
hurt the dollar and the markets. Please,
and,
you have 4 weeks to prepare before this kind of stuff happens.
Say,
Will you call
our country is being divided and torn down by these people when they are dividing the country by saying these lies.
Because
they're
lying
about stuff that's not true, and that's creating the fucking divide.
It'll be a wealth preservation.
It's not fucking these fucking people out going out here burning the fucking cities down, and that's causing the divide, and that's not even fucking happening. They act like all these protests are fucking. I don't even know. They act like it's fucking 1991 LA riots all over the goddamn country when it's not. And then they fucking also sit over here and be like, oh, these are the people that are tearing down the country. They're dividing us. They're the ones who are creating this separation that we so desperately don't want to have. But then that's just completely backwards. You're creating the separation by lying about this stuff. I don't want to associate myself with you or be a part of you or associate myself with what you believe in or be any part of what you believe in or even deal with someone that believes in what you believe in because you're sitting here lying and misinforming people about stuff that's just not true. You're literally lying. He's a liar. And then he has this massive national audience that he broadcasts to, and it's awful. These people get online and they spread misinformation. And I know it's freedom of speech, but it's like, God damn, dude, no, stop. You say you don't want the divide, but then you create the divide by lying. I googled half the fucking shit that he said. He literally fucking. This dude is worried. This dude was worried about an Ebola outbreak in the United States in 2019. This dude was worried about Ebola outbreak. He said, I don't know if he said it, but countless people, they say, oh, this and that about this. No, you guys are the one creating the divide. Compromise. It has to happen. We're never going to get anywhere without compromise. And, like, that's a basic human principle, I feel like. You have to compromise. If you have two opposing parties, two opposing sides, two opposing anything, multiple opposing anything, there has to be a version where they both come together and they say, we'll do this part, we won't do this part of yours, so we'll do this part of mine, but we won't do this part of yours. And you have to have both, you have to work together. You have to. Working together. I don't even want to listen to this fucking program anymore. It's making me angry. This divide is literally caused by people like Glenn Beck, who go online and say this shit like, with the divide, the radical left and these people are creating the divide in America because they're fucking going out here and destroying everything and they're fucking going against everything that I believe. No! They're trying to fucking create change that's going to be better for them and benefit the people as a whole, whether you like it or not. These fucking liberal fucking and these progressives, man, they want to fuck up the whole, if the Republicans fucking lose the fucking control of the Senate and shit, and the fucking progressives and liberals in there, he should be fucking scared, because he's gonna get taxed his fucking ass off. He's not gonna have that $250 fucking million fucking pile of cash to rub his ass against. He's gonna be taxed out the fucking shithole. Trump paid $750 in taxes. Ninja paid $25 million. That's 33,000 times as much taxes as our president paid. My family paid more taxes than Trump. And we're like middle class. Maybe. That's how fucking, but it's the Democrats. They're the corrupt ones. It's the liberals. It's the fucking progressives that they're trying to tear down the country. They're creating the divide. When the people that are actually corrupt and are not allowing due process to take place and doing it the right way, the Republicans, they're our fucking saviors coming down from the heavens to fucking come and fucking like I said, scoop us up and save us like goddamn Superman and Lois Lane some shit. I don't know. I think we're gonna. What is he talking about?
Advertising world. Or would you rather?
It's ads. All right. That's gonna be it for this one. I think we're gonna hop off the stream now. That was fun. That was actually really, really fun. Watching this program. He's probably gonna fucking just do the thing where he like finishes it up or whatever. There's only 5 minutes left. This has been fun though. I'm gonna upload a video of certain different highlights of the clips from my stream. So yeah.